The Asia Infrastructure and Investment Bank is getting a lot of attention in the United States as well. I have been following it, and I could say from an outsider, I would say that this is a very good opportunity to go into infrastructure. You see the needs in infrastructure across many parts of Asia, China, India, across Asia, but we also see it in the United States. The United States has a passing grade, almost failing grade in terms of our infrastructure capacities. So this I see is a strong need, and I think this is one opportunity to help develop it further.
I think that there's a diversity of views in the United States about both of those issues, and I think that that some of the publicity around these issues may have obscured the fact that there is not one single opinion in the United States, but a diversity. And I think my own personal opinion on this is that the Asian Infrastructure Bank it's a very worthwhile initiative. I hope that it can be an institution that is conducted along the highest standards of international financial institutions. China has certainly pledged that will be the case, and I think the broad participation of many other countries, both in Asia and outside of Asia, is a very positive sign. I think it's also important to understand, though, that it's a very interesting idea, I think a good initiative.
So the AIIB is a great example of Chinese leadership as a new kind of major power. And I think that is very good. I was disappointed that the United States was unable to participate at this time, but I'm hopeful that in the future the US and Japan will be able to join the AIIB.
It's going to have to get agreement by governments of Asian and European and elsewhere, from developing countries and from very wealthy industrialized societies. I think that we all have a significant interest in China's being successful in that, because it will mean that in the future China is able, not only in Asia but elsewhere, to make substantial contributions to global prosperity.
Certainly, the AIIB has been welcomed in many countries, neighboring countries in Asia, in Europe, and in Africa, and etc. So, of course, the United States is also adjusting its policy, but from Chinese perspective, they also, adjust its policy and become more accommodating to some of the requests or demand of the new members of AIIB. China's European relations differ from China-US relation in some important way. The most recent development with the AIIB, you can see that some of the Western countries certainly sign up to AIIB, which foreign observers think that it's really an embarrassment for US government to try to resist that change. Well, first of all, this policy is relatively new. And of course, from United States, it certainly has some concerns. If that development aimed to exclude the United States, you can imagine the United States would not be happy. But on the other hand, I think most China experts, including those working in the economic front, they believe that AIIB emphasizes on infrastructure development, which is a good thing, which is certainly complement or may have corrected some of the mistakes by Asia Development Bank and World Bank, which are not so effective from some critics' point of view.